Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I am Sakshi Batra and we are here at the Most Powerful Women in Business Awards in Mumbai. And with me, somebody very, very special. Roshni Nadar joins in. She's the chairperson of HCL Technologies. And many, many congratulations to you for winning the award. What do you have to say about the MPW event and the award?
No, I think it was such a privilege to be in a room with such amazing women and role models. So thank you for having me. And it was a great experience.
Okay, and you know, how many more women in IT do we see going forward from here on? I mean, you're leading this huge IT firm, but do we have enough women leading in the boardrooms?
I think we can always do more. I don't think that any of us should be satisfied till that number is at least 50-50. So, of course, there's a lot to be done. And but I think at least in our particular industry, representation of women in the boards is certainly improving quite a bit. And, you know, when the tone at the top is right, I think, you know, we're all have to make those changes as we go down in the organization.
Okay, and how do we also, you know, really look at the retention problem? We've always seen high attrition in women much more than the men. How do you really work about that and you look at resolving that issue?
So again, I think we have to create opportunities for women to come back to the workplace and provide opportunities for them to come back and not be demoted. So I think it's to come back and still have a career path, which is good. The other thing is that certainly in our industry, the hybrid working has made it easier for women in terms of flexibility. And we hope to continue building on that. And I think women don't need special considerations. I think they just need equal considerations.
But then is hybrid work here to stay? Because many companies are still looking at, you know, encouraging people to come back to work.
Well, I mean, we have about 35% of our workforce which is back to work, and that also about a few times a week. So I think it's there is structurally a bit of a change in the way people work. Also, a lot of people have moved out from the main cities and they live in tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities. So asking them to come back to main cities is going to be quite difficult.
Okay. Okay, tell me about Roshni Nadar as, you know, we know you as a leader in the IT firm. But, you know, when you go back home, how do you unwind after a busy day? What do you feel like doing? As a woman, what are the hobbies that you pursue?
I don't think you should ever unwind. You shouldn't unwind from work. You shouldn't unwind from any of your responsibilities. They just are compartmentalized. I think when I'm spending time with my kids, obviously I'm unwinding from work, but then it's bedtime and then it's back to emails. So I think it's such a privilege to be at this position in this amazing institution, HCL Technologies, because somewhere in the world there's a marketplace which is still ticking for us.
That's true. Okay, and what are your big hobbies? I mean, if you can tell all our viewers who would not know Roshni Nadar beyond the, you know, work that she does in the office.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people know that I enjoy nature quite a bit. I enjoy wildlife quite a bit. I cycle, mountain bike.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and otherwise there's not that much time.
How do you keep yourself motivated to go back to work every day, tackle all the challenges every day? What keeps pushing you?
I think it's such a privilege to be in the position that I am. That in itself is a motivation every day.
Okay, and what are the 3 tips that you would want to suggest all the millennials, the Gen Z who's watching you, who want to really aspire to be at the top of whatever they want to aspire to do in their workforce?
I mean, I don't have any tips, but I think patience, you know, things are going to get rough. I think build a thicker skin. You're not always going to get what you want. And yeah, I can't think of a third one.
What is your own success mantra? What would you really pen down on?
I think quick decision making. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Roshni, for being with us on this edition and sharing with us all these wonderful insights and encouraging words to all our viewers as well. Many thanks for being with us.